Hey everyone, welcome to Hardscape. Today we're going to be adding some botanicals to my 20-gallon Betta tank. At this point, it's been a few months since we first set up the Betta tank. So far, everything is doing pretty well. However, I did end up losing the red root floaters. Mostly this is due to the fact that I didn't have enough light and there was way too much flow. So I'm going to have to fix those things before I add more floating plants. But for today, we're going to be adding some botanical elements to this tank. And some of you might be wondering, what exactly are botanicals? Well, let me show you. This here is a botanical starter pack from my friend Ben over at Betta Botanicals. It has a variety of different exotic botanical elements to help add tannins and some exotic flavor to your Betta tank. Ben is super knowledgeable and he has a wide variety of products for botanical method aquariums. I've left a link in the description if you'd like to get some for yourself. So this pack has some key elements that are going to get you started in the awesome world of botanical aquariums, and we'll get more into that later. But for now, let's talk about what's in this thing. A few of these things are hard to pronounce, but I'll give it a shot. So in this pack, there's a few jackfruit leaves, guava leaves, parviflora pods, dragia pods, banana stems, cocoa curls, a calmera pod, and this awesome sticulia pod. All of these things are going to work great for adding tannins and surface area for beneficial bacteria, fungi, and biofilms. All of these things make up a part of the ecosystem that we're trying to help create here in this tank. And I'll be making more videos about this idea in the future. But for today, I'm going to show you how to prep them for use in your own tank. You should boil your leaves anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. You can boil them for longer, but the main goal here is to sanitize and waterlog your botanicals. So that way when you add them to the tank, they don't float. For the most part, these leaves are pretty safe, but it's always a good practice to sanitize things before adding them to your tanks anyway. One thing I might add is, I know it's all over TikTok and YouTube, but I would say it's probably not a good idea to add the water that you've boiled your leaves in. And that's for a few reasons. One, the whole point of boiling them is to sanitize them, so why would you want to add all those things you potentially removed from harming your tank? Second is there's a lot of sugars and other compounds that may cause a bacterial bloom if adding too much too quickly, and more on that later. And last, you'll have plenty of tannins over time, and in botanical method aquariums, slower is better. After they've been soaking for a while, you're free to add them to the tank. So the best method is to add 3 to 5 leaves per 5 gallons. Think of it like adding new fish to a tank. You don't want to add too many too soon, as the bacteria won't be prepared to handle the new bioload, and that could mess up your cycle. I've been adding them over the course of a few weeks. It allows my tank time to adjust to the new botanicals, and I can also observe my fish to see how they're doing. During this time, I would advise testing your water frequently as well. This will help you monitor your parameters. Over the next few weeks, you'll start noticing biofilms and fungi building up in your leaves and your pods. This is completely normal, and actually it's a good thing. They will calm down over time, and they'll become food for your fishes and the microorganisms that will start showing up in your sand bed and the detritus that will gather over time. And that brings me to another point. Don't vacuum your gravel. You want this detritus, it's actually what makes this whole thing work. The detritus is actually food and shelter to a host of micro and macro organisms that are going to help maintain the ecosystem in your aquarium. So to sum everything up, go slowly, watch and test your water, and let nature happen. I'll admit, it is a bit of a mind shift to adapt to using botanicals in your aquarium, but it's actually much easier and much more beneficial for your fish in the long run. Over the course of this year, I'll be releasing a series of new videos on this subject. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to see more like it. And if you want to be notified when I upload more videos, be sure to hit the bell icon for reminders every time I upload a new video. That's all for today, everyone. Have a great day and enjoy nature in your aquarium.